Hey everybody, Santa back again, back in DINGALAN, back home. Still Saturday, December 2nd, and we got everything done we needed to do in Gabaldan. And as always, spent too much money. I don't know, you just pick up a few things and it's definitely more than you think it's going to be. But I guess it's still cheaper than most things in the US. Everybody's complaining that everything's really expensive there, so I'm still probably better off. But if you guys thinking about moving here, hear that everything's super cheap, yeah, don't believe it. It's not. Nothing is super cheap. The only thing I always say if you're saving money on is labor. If you're having something built, labor costs are pretty cheap. So that's really where you save your money, but you don't really save that much on food or appliances or things like that. If you shop around and really bargain hunt, you can probably do that. You can probably save some money. As I've told you guys before, that I buy a lot of stuff from Lazada, and I hunt around, and that also saves me on gasoline because I'm not driving anywhere. It's delivered right to your house, and I always pay COD, cash on delivery. I don't put it on a credit card. I don't pay in advance in case I have a problem, because I have had several problems, but they always seem to resolve it. So that's how I do things. You can even get food and stuff on Lazada. Now that the food items aren't as cheap as some of the other stuff, because it's coming from, most of the time it's coming from SNR. SNR even has a site on Lazada. Most big companies do, even as far as I'm gonna sit down a second here. Excuse me. I don't know how that sun is to the camera, but even as far as the big companies like Nike and things like that, they have different sites. They have different sellers, but the bigger companies have their own store, you could say, on places like Lazada. Now I don't know about Shopee, because I don't use Shopee. Basically I only use Lazada. I just like how it's set up better, but they're both kind of the same. Who knows? They could be both owned by the same person. Who knows? I don't. Anyway, that's the deal. It's better just to do that. I know my brother in the US, he really doesn't go shopping. He buys everything on Amazon, and it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, you get it the next day. Here you get it really quick. There's only certain items that you don't get super quick. And I try to steer away from anything coming from China. You can filter your orders here where you can filter out the Chinese stuff, because it takes too long to get it, because it's got to go through all those channels. It's got to go through Philippines checking it out when it comes here. So it takes a long time. I don't like getting stuff from China. But if you get the local stuff like from Manila or places like that, it comes really quick. Some things come as quick as the next day. I can't even believe it comes that quick, but it does. So that's really a better way to do it. And then we go to Cabanatuan like once a month and stock our freezer on food items and meats and stuff. But chicken, I eat a lot of chicken, as I mentioned. Chicken, chicken, chicken. I eat a lot, and they eat a lot of fish. So we either get that here in DINGALAN, or actually, there's a couple people that deliver it right to your house. They drive around in tricycles with ice chests. I've showed you before, and it's really fresh. That's how I buy most of my chicken. But it's pretty easy. You don't go hungry around here. Rice prices are all going up, up. We were paying only like $22 for 25 kilos. That's 50 pounds. Now we're paying almost 30. So it depends what kind of rice you buy, but if you want the good rice, it's like 28 bucks a bag. It's not cheap, and they eat a ton of rice here. Eat me out of house and home on rice here. It's crazy how much rice they eat. But hey, that's the way it goes. Luckily, I have the means to buy all this stuff, all this food. But December's an expensive month, especially for Santa. I gotta make a trip in town pretty soon and buy all my candy that I'm going to be handing out, and maybe a few other little gifts. I got to give bonuses out to probably my caretakers and stuff like that, and some gifts to some family members. Issues. They're doing like exchange gifts and stuff like that. New Year's Eve is always big at our nephew Adam's, and they do exchange gifts there. They don't do it on Christmas. They wait till New Year's Eve. So New Year's Eve is going to be a big party, big blast. They're having a live band, and it should be fun. So it's going to be a busy month, December for sure, and we're just getting started. So stay tuned. Do Santa a favor if you're just watching for the first time. Excuse me. Maybe you're doing a YouTube search for Santa and you found my channel. Congratulations, you found Santa. Make sure you like and subscribe. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks again. God bless. Stay tuned. See what happens next. Santa Claus, over and out.